Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, my brothers and sisters. In this video, I will be talking to you about a case. Well, less of a case and more of a story. And this story is called The Young Architect's Dilemma. But first things first, let me introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Izzan Athaya. I'm from class KF47 International from Telkom University, Bandung. Let's begin. What exactly is this story? Well, if you don't know, thankfully I'm here. Here. Ta-da! You can pause the video if you need to. Got that? That's great. So let's first talk about Farhan's first issue. And that is his belief, his identity crisis, and him not feeling fulfilled despite the material wealth that he has. The issue is him not finding his purpose in life, his belief and his faith. He still has his gap. In the Quran, it is said in Surah Izzan 51-56, here it is. And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me. This shows that the purpose of life is to worship Him during the time of our lives here. It is also said that material wealth alone cannot satisfy the soul. In Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28, again, it's here. It is said that, verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. It is in our spiritual interest, other than the physical interest of the stuff that we have as a physical object. We also have the interests of our spirits, of our soul. So essentially, Farhan's return to prayer and charity is the practical application of Iman. It shows that professional success must also be balanced with the relationship to Allah and His remembrance. Now let's look at the professional ethics and Sharia compliance. This is from the second part of the story, where it is said that Farhan has difficulties with his job in the architect sector due to him having to build a building that is somewhat questionable. Now, thankfully, the Quran already set up these boundaries for us, especially in Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:2 again over here. It is said that cooperate in righteousness and piety, but do not cooperate in sin and aggression. This is also shown in a hadith by Bukhari and Muslim. It is said that there is no obedience in that which involves disobedience towards Allah. Obedience is only with regard to that which is right and proper. Basically, it says that if the building's function violates Islamic law, for example, if the building is used for gambling, or if it's used to do any sort of harm or any other form of acts, then Farhan has the right to refuse it based on his faith. We can go even further on this through words of a scholar, especially from a scholar that is the beginnings of what is known as Maqasid al-Sharia, called Al-Shatibi. He is most famous for creating what is now known as the 5 essentials that Farhan needs to protect. Here are the 5 essentials. Amazing, isn't it? So following these 5 essentials, if the buildings were to cause harms towards any of them, he has the right to prioritize his beliefs over the company's profits. Now let's talk about social harmony and or tolerance. Now obviously, people believe in different things. Not everyone believes in Islam. And how do we perfect social harmony and tolerance? In Surah Al-Kafirun, in the last ayat, it said that for you is your religion and for me is my religion, or in these other translations over here, meaning that we have to be able to tolerate each other despite our differences. Another one is from Surah Al-Mumtanah, where it says, Allah forbids you not with regard to those who fight you, nor for your faith, not drive you out of your homes, from dealing kindly and justly with them. It basically encourages Muslims to deal justly and kindly to those of other faith who do not fight them. Oh, sorry. And for us to not fight them, obviously. Farhan should maybe create things or improve upon maybe schedules and timings where Muslims could pray 5 times a day, and other people of those beliefs could maybe use those similar timings as their breaks to make it more equal, or maybe schedule it differently where maybe Fridays could be a bit more relaxed and Sundays as well could be more relaxed to support and be able to accommodate all the other religions. So in essence, Farhan's journey here encapsulates the ideal Islamic faith. Islam is the way of life. It helps us to feel more complete. When we feel complete in the sense of our material wealth, our physical wealth, without faith, without religion, without belief, we will not feel complete in our soul. We will not feel complete in our spirit. And the belief in Islam, Farhan's journey here shows us that our beliefs helps to relieve the emptiness within our soul. It is an ethical compass for your career, and it is also a social framework for a harmonious workplace. Well, I hope you like my analysis of why Farhan will feel this way, and how through this Farhan will be able to feel a lot more complete in his life, and hopefully to avoid breaking the rules of Islam, breaking the rules of his faith within his workplace. Well, my name again is Muhammad Izzan Athaya. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.